Hello, welcome to Living Life with Purpose. I'm your host, Phil Foster. One of the most exciting stories in all the Bible is the story of Joshua and Jericho. I'm sure you heard about it since you was just a little kid. And in the story of Joshua and the great battle of Jericho, there's some great seeds of thought on the subject of faith. I want to just take a second and remind you of a couple lessons that we can learn from Joshua. The first thing we learn is that when the children of Israel were going into the promised land, they couldn't go around Jericho. Jericho was designed and placed in their path, and no invading army could go around it. You had to confront it. And in our walk of faith, there's some things maybe we'd like to bypass, but we just can't go around the Jerichos in our life. So we have to trust God that He's going to help us overcome, and God's going to help us prevail. So the first lesson we learned was they had to trust that God would help them. Second of all, God had a plan. It wasn't like most plans. Most generals like Joshua would have got their swords and spears out, but God had another plan. God said this. He said, instead of doing that, I want you to walk around the walls of the city one time a day for 6 days. Then on the seventh day, I want you to let out a voice of shout. I want you to blow on the horns, and then watch the walls fall down. Well, that's exactly what happened. But the interesting thing about that was, can you imagine on the seventh day, on the seventh time of walking around that city, I imagine they were probably tired and worn out, but they had to keep on following the plan of God. Maybe someone along the way said, well, what if we did this, or what if we did that? But guys, the walk of faith, the Bible says we walk by faith and not by sight. Sometimes it may not seem like you're going in the right direction, but if you go in the direction and follow the plan of God for your life and stay the course, one day the walls are going to fall down in your life. Obviously, there's more I could say, but I'm going to stop it there for today. So keep on walking around till God knocks down those walls. Till we get together tomorrow, may God bless you and have a great day.